Hello everyone, and welcome to another webisode of Life Talk with Shell. If this is your first time on our channel, thank you for joining us, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. So, y'all, I know I got my pearls and all that stuff on. I promise you I haven't been anywhere. I haven't dressed up for church in a long time, so I thought maybe I'll dress up for you. Anyway, today I want to talk about procrastination. This is something that I struggle with, so I wanted to talk to you guys to maybe you all struggle with the same thing. Only recently, while having a conversation with my cousin, that I found out that procrastination was a part of ADHD, or it coincides with ADHD. You know, putting off things, maybe getting overwhelmed, and all of those things. I know the reason why I tend to procrastinate is because I kind of sometimes just don't want to face it, whatever it might be. I don't want to deal with it. I feel I have made myself overwhelmed with it before I even get it done, or before I even start doing it. I'm already feeling overwhelmed with it. I never thought about it being a part of attention deficit disorder. I just thought maybe, I was maybe too lazy, or really just didn't want to face it. And I was reading something the other day that brought procrastination to my mind, but it was talking about how we may fear getting our goals accomplished, or fear doing things that we know we are supposed to do. And mainly it's probably because we fear what people are going to say about it, or if people are going to use whatever our goal is, or want to read whatever our goal is, or just find that they may find that our goal is not sufficient. So we tend to scale back and put it off so that we don't face it. But that's just kind of one area of what this was talking about. It was also talking about how we've talked ourselves out of things, doing things that that is productive, or doing things that will be beneficial to us. We talk ourselves out of it. So in terms of talking yourself out of it, you procrastinate. And sometimes things that we procrastinate on are things that we must get done, but we just don't, like balancing a checkbook, or paying bills, doing homework assignments, doing job assignments, things like that. We just procrastinate on. I know for me, I think it's more of the overwhelming feeling that I may have when it's time to do it. Then I lie to myself and say, oh, I work better under pressure. How many of y'all say that? Raise your hand. Oh, I can. And it is true, because I have done well with a 6-week course than I do with a 9-week or a 12-week course. I can just okay, 6 weeks, I know I have to have it done, so there's no thinking about it. I have to do it. But if you give me it, I am not the person to take self-paced classes. Because, honey, if they tell you got 5 years to take it, I'm going to take all 5 years to take it. And I probably won't even really start doing it to the 4th year. I mean, no lie, because self-paced is not my thing. I need some type of structure. I need to say, this is due on this day. I remember when we were looking at vision board videos of people and all that stuff, and how she said the importance of putting dates on things that you want to get done. And I really believe that she helped me a lot with my procrastination. So now when I know I have projects to do, I put an end date on them. Okay, this has to be done by this day. Now, the funny thing about me, some things have 2 dates, because I know me, and I don't want to set myself up for failure. That first date may be my date that I'm really, really, striving to get to. This got to be done by April 26th, But when April 26th comes, I know in my mind, I still have allowed 2 more weeks to get something done. So I know I have to May whatever to actually complete it. But just by having that first initial date, on the calendar, and because I do not want to disappoint myself, I make every effort to have whatever it is completed by that date. Now, this may not be your issue. You probably just don't want to do the things that you need to do. But if procrastination is your issue, I would suggest that you would make dates, end dates, or due dates on these projects or whatever. Like if it's, I have a lot of planners, and we are going to talk about that on one of these episodes soon. I have a lot of planners, and I have things wrote down in them. So I would suggest that if you are a procrastinator as far as anything goes, cleaning the house, washing the car, going to the store, paying bills, whatever it is, get a planner or a journal or something that you can write down that you're looking at every day and say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And don't overwhelm yourself. Don't put 50 things on your to-do list, because you may not even get one done because you're overwhelmed just by your to-do list. Just write the top 5 to 10 things down that you need to get done and put a time frame on it. Now, that may mean, like I said, for you, that may mean just washing or cleaning out the garage, or there's so many things that we could probably do now with this sheltering home place thing we got going on. But it could, whatever it is, just have a timetable for it so that you can feel some type of accomplishment when it's done. If you need to go to school, or if you want to, it's just like a goal. If you want to buy a house, you have to work towards those things. So you need to say, okay, by 3 months, I'm going to have X amount of money saved up. Then at 6 months, I'm going to have this money saved up. And you're not, just coming to the end of the house buying procedure or whatever the case is with nothing, because you procrastinated in getting things done. How many times have we thought about some things that we need to do or say or whatever the case is, and the time comes, it's like, dang, I don't have anything in place, and you're scrambling all around, trying to pull this from here, trying to do this, all that stuff, just to get it done, because it should have been done yesterday. Procrastination will mess you up. I was gonna say it will kill you, but it ain't gonna kill you, but it will mess you up. If you already suffer from maybe low self-esteem, or just, if you suffer from not feeling that you're worthy, or whatever the case may be, procrastination will make that 10 times worse, because you will always feel you can't get anything done, or you'll always feel overwhelmed by everything because you've waited to the last minute to do everything. So I would just suggest the easiest way to help you, kind of get out of that rut. Because if you are a procrastinator, you can't just go cold turkey and say, all right, I'm just going to do this. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to find a way to climb yourself out of that procrastinating hole. So the first thing that I feel like should be done is kind of write down things that you need to do for the week. Not for the day, for the week. Make a list of all the things you need to do for the week. Then take that list and make a list of all the things that you want to get done on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. Break it down so that you can check it off. Because when you check things off, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and you feel better about yourself. And then you can go on to the next day and check things off again. Now, if it's something that is a long project, like maybe you're trying to garden, or maybe you said you wanted to, clean the garage or build a wooden bench or something, who knows? If it's a long project, then you might say, okay, I'm going to work on this project on Monday for 2 hours. I'm going to work on it from 1 to 3, and I'm going to put it down and I'm going to go do something else. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to pick it back up and I'm going to work for 4 hours. That way, it's getting done bit by bit. You're not trying to, you're doing this garden, or you're building this bench for the summer, and then here comes, it's June and you have July, you haven't even got anything done on it. But if you worked on it day by day, or a little bit every day or every other day, you will get it accomplished. And you will find out that the method has really worked. You won't be procrastinating all the time on everything because you're feeling overwhelmed. Life can get overwhelmed. There's so many things to do. We have to, now, normally we would have to go to work. You come home, you cook dinner, you have your family, you do this, you do that, and then you go to bed and you wake up and you do the same thing over again. You have projects at work due, projects at home due, all of these things, and you're feeling overwhelmed. So the easiest thing to do is to just put it off. For me, it is anyway. The easiest thing to do is just to put it off unless I have a plan. Now, again, like I always say, none of this stuff is written in gold, in stone, in nothing. I don't claim to know everything. I get on here and I speak about what has worked for me. And I know that I am a procrastinator in every sense of the word, y'all. I will wait till the last minute to kind of do everything. Just like these videos, sometimes I get so mad at myself because in my mind, I want to record the videos on Sunday. No later than Wednesday is what I say. But sometimes I'm recording these videos on Friday night, or and I still have to edit them, I still have to load it, I still have to do all of these things, and I get mad because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm still not done, and the video needs to be uploaded by 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Whose fault is that? Mine, because I'm procrastinating. Just procrastinating. It's like, I don't want to put the makeup on and do my hair and do this and do that and make these videos. Just crazy. Just wait till the last minute. And it drives me crazy. I'm sleepy and everything else when it's all said and done. That is not a good thing. I need to be more prepared, and I need to make plans on when I'm going to do it and stick to it. And that's all I'm saying to you guys today. If procrastination is a big challenge or a big problem for you in your life, if you are feeling overwhelmed by all the things that you have to do and you just put them off, I suggest again to make a list of all the things you need to get done in a week, and then shorten that list with things that you want to get done by day. What's more pressing and what can wait. Check it off so you can feel accomplished, and you don't have to worry about things not being done or things waiting to the last minute and stressing you out even more. So that's all I have to say today. I wish that you all will have a great weekend. I hope you're being safe if you are out and about with the things being open, taking precautions to wash your hands, to wear a mask, and just to be considerate of people who do have underlying conditions that are easily to get sick. So just stay safe. Do what's best for your house and your home to be safe. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just do you, but just be safe in doing it. Okay? We will see you guys next week. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with all your friends and your family. Be blessed.